things are just about to change and really feel magical again. And first, there needs to be a letting go of some sort, more relaxation, less pushing for the same outcomes or insisting on doing things the same way. But now a light white feather falls out the sky and lands on the soft ground beneath your feet for your guidance. And you are promised that even if you don't know it, you are being helped and guided along the way. And you're just about to enter a period that is the beginning of wonderful time of celebration, friendship, and blessing. Even if for the moment you are spending time with yourself a lot more, resting and recharging more in order to heal and clear and still the waters. And then you will meet the glow of the sun and feel it once more again. And your heart may open up and you may begin to be rewarded with all the things that you were hoping to get, and then some and more. Spending time in nature, especially in this moment of time, or going on a nature walk, could be very good for you and grounding and sets things into motion and harmonizes your entire system so that you are free at every given moment of time, regardless of any challenges you may now be facing or waiting for. You will win. And justice, as well as the universe, is on your side. And the fairies are walking with you for some happiness and clarity that is coming up ahead. At first, it may come to you in a more camouflaged form, but it's time for you to count your blessings, any at all, and the fairies are also reminding you that you can bestow blessings on others by showing our loved ones how much we care. But first, showing that love and care to ourselves, to fill our cup first, and also helping those around you who support you, and to call in new aligned allies and let go of all that isn't serving you. So So there seems to be something you really want, and maybe you're worried you might want it a little too badly, or that you are too intense in what it is you are looking for. But not to worry, that exactly shows that it was meant for you. Maybe not exactly in the exact way you're expecting it, but in a way that is more aligned and better for you if you have hope. Some of you may be, only take this if it's resonating, right? Some of you may be a little too harsh on yourself, or harsh in the way that you may speak about yourself, or some of you may be already healing that and learning to look at yourself in a new light, because times we live life and it is other people that start to tell us things that just aren't true for us, that is just a projection on their part. But if it's said so many times, then the subconscious is just highly fluid and easily influenced, will absorb that as a sponge. Over time, you may begin to believe those things that were said about you, even if is so far from the truth. So at times, it would be best to observe the way that you think about yourself, your self-concept, and the way you speak to yourself, and try to speak to yourself more gently and understanding. None of us are meant to be perfect, and life is not about being perfect at all. And even the fairies and nature itself isn't, picture perfect all the time. Your feelings are valid, but it may be that you have been susceptible to other people's projections, and you may have felt guilty or responsible, or perhaps thinking if you were to change certain things that maybe there'd be a little more understanding. But it's true that some people just won't be able to see you for who you really are. But do you know who can see you for who you really are? Yourself. And that's all that matters for now, is that you see the reality and the truth of how you are now, and know that you can always improve and make things better for yourself. And you're almost there, you're almost there. There is just one little thing waiting for you, perhaps. One more thing to do. And some of you may be called towards expressing yourself in easy, gentle, and freeing ways, in fun ways, such as actually singing along to music, perhaps reclaiming the inner artist within yourself, dancing more, even if you say you think you can't dance well, or you used to be very talented but you believe somehow that you've lost it. But now it's okay to gently join back in again, and reclaim your lost interests, or things you just haven't done for a while, but in your heart gives you soul medicine. And to also have some privacy about your current plans. Perhaps it's good to reevaluate who you can tell some of your plans to, and who would be best to temporarily not tell them, for better ease of mind and better focus in a way. And that way it stays sacred and it stays personal to you, and you don't feel any pressure to have to prove yourself or do well because you haven't told anyone. So yeah, and so it's okay to play, and it's okay to ask for help and support once needed. Because nobody on this journey is truly alone. All right. All right. It's time for me to get some tarot cards out and have more clarity about this situation, and know that things are gonna be changing for you in a good way. Embrace that soon, hopefully, if this message is resonating so far, that is. And remember, if this has helped you in any way at all, yes, keep this in mind, but also you're the one who can decide for yourself what you want to do, and if you are hesitating on changing or being afraid of this change, just know that you can start fresh anytime. It's never too late. You can always change your self-concept or pick something up that maybe you haven't practiced since you were 5 years old. If you think, oh no, like I can't play the violin because I was 7 since I last held up a violin, and now I am 47 years old. Like it doesn't work like that. Genuinely, if you really want to do something and it's in your heart and it's safe and good, anytime you can pick it back up, anytime, without pressure. Personally, what really helped for me, and I'll keep this brief, is I was hesitating so much for months and months. I thought, oh, I haven't done this for a long time, and having all those feelings. And then I just said to myself, okay, let me just look at this sketchbook, or let me just look at this book that I am somehow so, really hesitant to read and pick up. Let me just hold it. Then I was like, oh, I can do that. I can hold it. Let me just flip the page to page 1. I did that. And then it goes step by step by step by step. And before I knew it, I read like 2 pages of the book when I've been hesitating for a long, long time. So, tarot time. See, you're almost there. It's like you're looking ahead towards something. You've already planted some seeds, it seems, and they're just waiting to blossom. Let me put that there. So this might be your Queen of Cups era, like you're embracing, you know, your feelings, accepting your emotions like as flowy and it being the way it is, like, and not stifling or holding anything back from yourself, from your own mind, that is. And maybe you have a lot of ideas or something that has you've been carrying for a while, but now you're waiting to just sort of relieve the any pressure or burden and just start, you know. So for those of you who are feeling stuck, what to do at this moment of time to find your mojo? The Fool, embrace the journey. Just embrace it. You know, he trusts, he lets his intuition guide him. Because some of us, all we need to do, and I'm one of them, we plan too much and we analyze too much, we overthink every little thing before we ever start something. Yeah. And so to find your mojo, find the spark, it really seems like, and wow, Queen of Wands and King of Wands is here. So believe in your, and I know it's so hard, but you just have to sort of believe in yourself and believe there is a lot of greatness and special, amazing, magical qualities inside of you, just waiting to come out and be planted so that it can grow and blossom well, you know. I mean, how do you know if you don't start? Like, if you don't just start it, you know, without added pressure, and, you know, recalibrate. And it may be that either you need to seek out, say, do research, if there's anything you want to learn or something you really want to do. It's okay to, yeah, do your research, open a book, you know, or Google search things. You might actually find a lot of helpful resources that may reach you at this moment of time. But start small as always. And yeah, so that's all I have for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you really enjoyed this, give me a like or add a comment, you know, like, I'll be very interested to know what you think, or add like a thumbs up emoji or something, smiley face, anything. So amazing. I hope you all have a lovely day and see you next time.